as if you needed it, because you've got these massive stars in the show, in the cast. What was your reaction when you got the call and they said, yeah, someone's joining us this season. It's Meryl Streep.
Yeah, it was nuts. It's like the end of a joke. Like, oh yeah, let's get Meryl Streep for that. Anyway, let's, and then it's real. I heard like, hey, don't tell anyone, but we might be getting Meryl Streep. And we really did think like, never, ever would that happen. But then the next thing I found myself saying is, I am on a show with Meryl Streep. So it's crazy.
Yeah. My staff for years has been saying, you know, we got Meryl Streep, and then they didn't.
No. Oh.
Do you ever get self-conscious? I mean, you're working with all these iconic actresses, and you are a very famous fella, very talented fella, but does it ever make you a little self-conscious that you're working with this caliber of cast?
I do. You know, it's hard because everyone in the cast is so incredibly famous and talented, and it's crazy that I did one time with Reese Witherspoon and we were shooting a scene. It was the last scene we had together for season 2, and it was a scene in a therapist's office. And she, in between takes, she said something funny, and I just went like that. But a string of snot like came out and then wrapped around my nose, and I just like excused myself and went and found the makeup person, got a Kleenex and wiped it off. But from then on until, like from the 6 months from then until, I came back and thought, should I reference what just happened to Reese?
Should I acknowledge it?
Yes.
Acknowledge it.
Should I make a joke about it or just apologize for the disgusting thing that just happened? And I didn't, and then so afterwards, for the 6 months afterwards, until the show premiered, I was like, should I text her and like make a joke about the snot? Like, should I acknowledge? And I never did, but I tortured myself about it for all that time. And then at the premiere in New York, I was like, should I go up to her and say something about the snot? Just as like a lighthearted thing, just to acknowledge. And so I never did.
No, you...
Why would I?
Let me tell you as a friend...
Yeah, thanks.
That no, too much time has gone by now.
Yeah.
You can't...
Yeah.
The only thing you can do now is maybe on your deathbed.
Yes.
Summon Reese to your
Yes.
side and go, the snot! The snot! I'm sorry! And then die.
And then die, yes.
And have that be the last words you ever spoke.
That's great. And I was already planning for my last words to be the snot, the snot.